See, this is too big a lie here. I have said before in relationships, 100% honesty is about 2 percentage points too much. All right, so don't get it twisted. A small lie is, oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. I got stuck in all that traffic. When the truth of the matter is you were at work and you just lost track of time and you were doing something online and it's your own fault that you were late. That's a little white lie right there. 2%, it's going to save you a lot of heartache right there. This one, way bigger than 2% because she takes her IUD out and doesn't tell her husband. Now, that's not technically a lie, right? But omission, that's kind of a lie, right?
Yeah, you can lie by omission.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. You can lie by omission.
All right, Kristen's got the email.
Hey, Bert Show gang. I love y'all's show. Been listening since 2020. I'm going to be very honest. I think some of her friends and family listen, so I'm going to try to be very discreet. My wife and I have been married for 1 year. In the last 2 months, she's been pushing the idea of having kids and starting a family. I told her I think we should wait a little and enjoy life while we're young. She didn't like that answer and decided to get her IUD out anyway without talking about it. Of course, it's her body and she can do whatever she wants, but she's very fertile and she had no plans on informing me about her appointment. I only found out because her close friend dropped the ball and accidentally slipped up. When I confronted her, she got mad and stormed off before we finished talking. This was 2 weeks ago. She won't talk about it, and I'm scared of doing any piano playing. Lately, she's also been stalking my location. We share location on our iPhones. And always blowing up my phone whenever I'm at a friend's house or even when I'm in the store. I told her, I don't care if we have our location on, but if you're going to keep blowing up my phone and questioning me about everywhere I'm at, then I'm turning it off. She again got mad and said, if you don't trust me, say that, and walked off. I love her. I do want to start a family with her in the future, but not right now. Am I overthinking this whole thing? Should I just jump in and start a family? Or should I drop it? I really suck at these, and everyone I know is really biased. Thanks for the help, a confused overthinker.
Oh, man, I bet you guys want a shot at this. 1-855-BERT Show. Look, these are kids we're talking about here. Everybody's got to be on the same page here, right?
Yeah, so...
He says here, hold on a sec. I love her, and I do want to start a family with her, but just not now. Then that's it. Because you both got to be on the same page here. You can't not be together on this issue. It's a human being we're talking about.
This would have been a pertinent discussion to have prior to getting married. As far as like your future plans, like, yes, they both want to have kids, but it's also nice to be on the same page about when you want to have kids. It is her body, and she has every right to remove that IUD. But you were also her spouse, and you have every right to know that she did that. So that, to me, is you lost a lot of trust by doing something like that. And just, you're not asking permission. You're telling me, hey, I'm removing this because not only does this decision affect you, it affects both of us. So they need to get on. You have to have a conversation about when you would be ready to have kids. And then this whole jealousy thing about like where you are in your location. I would choose one and focus on that and then try to move on to the next one because I don't know how you tackle both at the same time.
Yeah, they clearly have some serious trust issues as well as some serious communication issues. And to have both of those issues in a marriage, I mean, I don't see how you could think that this is not going to go bad at some point either way. So, no, I definitely do not think you just jump in and have a family if that's not ultimately what you want at the moment. That's something, like Bert said, y'all should both be fully in on. And I get where he's coming from as far as, you know, if you want to know certain information, then I should be entitled to it as well. It's definitely her body, her choice. But as a spouse, if you keep something like that from me, I'm not sure that I could recover. That's gonna bother me for a long time.
Yeah, that's a big time disrespect. And like you said, I'm going to have a real tough time trusting. Now, I don't know what came first here. I don't know if there were jealousy issues in the relationship before, but I understand her jealousy because he finds out she doesn't have the IUD. And so he's like, I'm not ready for a kid. So I'm not, you know what? We are not going to engage in everything. So he's out a little bit more. And now she's like, well, he's probably getting it somewhere. So that's what she's assuming. And that's why she's getting jealous also.
And I'd like to know a little bit more about their history Because I'm pretty sure if he wrote this email, if there has been any infidelity in the past on his part, he did not include that. And maybe that's why there's some jealousy on her end.
So, no, dude, you're not going crazy here, man. I mean, you have every right in the world to feel disrespected, right?
Absolutely. And I think it really comes down to you having to have a really difficult conversation with her about why this means so much to you. And if y'all can't get past that, I don't think you just have a family anyway.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched? Well, you can get a lot more of The Bert Show for free on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.